a year with Pastor Johnmii, your sex Pastor Johnmii. You are welcome. You are welcome. It's our program. You are welcome. Marrying within a year. Marrying within a year with your sex Pastor Johnmii. I know that you might likely ask, what is she trying to say? What is she talking about? Marrying within a year. Within a year with your sex Pastor Johnmii. I want you to understand that it is possible for you to marry within a year. Tested and trusted. A lot of testimonies. A lot of people have actually have their testimonies through marrying within a year. Through marrying within a year. Yes, with your sex Pastor Johnmii. So it's a program for the singles. Singles who are believing God for marriage. Singles, both the sisters, single sisters, and the brothers. Because whenever we are talking about marrying or getting married, the men will always feel that we are always talking about women because they believe that women are always in a haste to get married. Women most times are always desperate to get married. But this program comprises both the men and the female. So marrying within a year. So if you're a single lady or you're a single man, you are someone, you are finding it difficult to get married, or you have been having disappointments, series of disappointments. Things are not really working for you. There are people that always have series of disappointment. Maybe you are such a person, you have been having series of disappointment. This program is for you. Maybe you are having disappointment, you don't know why. You can't fathom, you can't say, this is what I'm going to, this is the cause of it, this is the what I'm going through, where it is coming from. This program is for you. Or you are a single sister, you have been having disappointment. Maybe you feel that it's not spiritual, but I don't actually know what it is. This program is also for you. Whether spiritual, physical, your character, we will all take care of it in this program. Marrying within a year with your sex Pastor Johnmii. We will take care of this program. Will take care of your issues, your problems, whatever thing you are going through. You are saying, I don't know how to handle this one. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this one. I don't know where my problem is coming from. This program will take care of it. And I want to assure you that you will marry within a year. Yes, you will marry within a year. Even if you are not in a relationship, as I'm talking to you right now. You might not be in a relationship as I'm talking to you right now. But I want you to understand that it is very, very possible for you to marry within a year. It's very, very possible for you to marry within a year. Please, as you are joining my live, do well. Help me share. Share. Do well. Help me and share. And make sure that you help me and share. Join. I also want to see your answers. Maybe you want to ask me some questions. You ask me some questions via comment section. I will still be going through it. Then while I'm going through it, I will respond to the ones I can be able to respond to. Marrying within a year is a program for the singles. It's also for the divorce, for the divorcees. But more especially the divorcees that actually want to remarry. Yes, I know that some of you might likely say you are a pastor. So why are you actually including divorcees in this program? You might not really understand why I'm including divorcees in this program. I am a pastor per se, but there is a way I reason, there is a way I behave, there is a particular understanding I have. In as much as I'm a pastor, I don't believe that marriage is do or die affair. In as much as other pastors might have their own understanding, the way they see things, but being in this field of relationship, I understand that at some point, husband and wife can be living together and they decide that they don't want to get married again. So, whereby there is domestic violence, do you think that I will encourage either the man or the woman to remain in the marriage because I am a pastor in quote? No, I wouldn't do that. So this program is for the singles, it's also for the divorcees because there are divorcees that actually want to remarry. They want to get married again. So don't ask me, you are a pastor, which means you are supporting divorce. I'm not supporting divorce. But in the case of there is nothing else to do, in marriage where there is nothing else you can do, divorce can be an option. In a marriage where the husband is beating the wife, divorce is an option there. Yes. Or in a case whereby the wife is beating the husband. There are women that beat their husband. There are women that beat their husband. So divorce could be the option there. So I am not that kind of person that will tell you die in marriage because I am a pastor in quote. No. I'm not encouraging people to divorce their homes, their husband, their spouse. No. But where there is domestic violence, mostly, there are some issues that is not only domestic violence that can actually also lead to divorce. So such issues, when I look at it spiritually and based on my office in relationship, then I will be able to know if this is a resolving matter, a matter that can be resolved in relationship, or I will look at it, okay, this will lead to separation or divorce. I will look into it. So don't just look at me, you're a pastor, you're encouraging divorces. No, I'm not encouraging that. But I really want you to understand what this program is all about. From my understanding, I understand that some people can actually be married today, loving today, and decide that they are no longer married tomorrow, and decide that they want to go their separate way. For their peace of mind, they have to go their separate way. So the program is for the singles, it's for the divorcees. So if it is a divorcee that you are believing God, you want to get married, and I want you to understand that divorcees, most times, they have issues with who to get married to, more especially when they have encountered some issues in their home. When they must have encountered their issues in their home, God bless you. God will give you your own. If you're a woman or a man, God will give you your own spouse. Because one of the essence of this program also is for you to marry well, for you to marry right. Because a lot of issues we are having in home is as a result of people are not marrying right. People are not marrying well. Yes, people are having some things in mind while getting married. Along the line, by the time they get into the marriage, they become confused. Now they begin to find out that their priorities, their priorities they set out for their marriage is what is killing them in the marriage. That is the problem. By that time, they could no longer manage their priorities. Then they will begin to have issues. They will begin to have issues. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Yes. So this program, if you are still believing God, you are joining life, God will give you your own spouse. You will marry well, you will marry right. And if you are having disappointment, I want you to know that this program is also for you. I want you to know that God is set to give you your own spouse for you to marry well in this program. If you are encountering disappointment, or you are 35 years of age, you feel that you are running out of time. You have been trying, but nobody is finding you yet. Maybe as a woman, it's always common with women. Yes, it's always coming with women. So you feel that nobody is actually approaching you 30, 35, 40, even 50. You will still find your own spouse. Yes, you will get married. It's much possible. So you feel that, maybe my own issue is spiritual. This program will also take care of it. By the special grace of God, God has graced me on these particular areas when it comes to marriage. So a lot of people have actually gotten married. So I want you to believe that this program is also for you. So I'm just trying a kind of doing intro about what the program is, marrying within a year. I know you might be asking how possible it is for me to marry within a year. I want you to know somebody have married within a year. I know someone that have married within 6 months. But I want you to focus your attention based on what God told me concerning this particular program, marry within a year. As many that will be coming in contact with this program, I want you to believe that you will marry within a year. If your heart desire is God, I want to settle down this year, 2026. This program is for you. Yes. And I want you to mark today's date for coming in contact with this program. Your 1 year starts from now. Mark your today's date from today. Today is 9 February 2026. So mark your today's date. Your 1 year start counting from now. Yes, which means by this time next year, you're supposed to be in your husband's house. That is what this program is all about. Is what the program is all about. So by this time, you're supposed to be in your husband's house. Or you are a man, you want to get married. Maybe there are men. I also want you to understand, there are men that want to get married, but their own problem is finance. Their own problem is finance. Because if you go through my post, I made a post. At least for you to be a man to get married, you must be financially stabilized before you start talking about going to marriage. Yeah, going into marriage, you must be financially stabilized to an extent. So there are men that also want to get married, but their own problem is that they don't have finance. They don't have the capacity to get married, because it's not just only getting about today. I'm not going deep about the program. I'm just doing a kind of intro for today. Then by Monday, this program will be coming up every Monday. This program will be coming up every Monday from 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Yes, it will be coming up every Monday. So I'm not going to dive into the main teachings, the program, the spiritual aspect of it, and the things you need to know, and prophetically, because this kind of program, God will also open my eyes and show me some things. So, but today I'm doing a kind of intro so that you know what you are here for, so that you know what the program is all about. So, like I said, if you're watching me right now, you're believing God for spouse, either as a man, as a woman, I want you to jot down your date, your own date. Today you came in contact. Maybe you are paying attention to what I'm saying. You are believing God that through this program, you are getting married. Jot down your own dates. Your 1 year, a year started counting from today, 9th of February. And I want you to know that by this time next year, you are getting married. It's not by my power, but I know the grace that the Almighty God have given to me. I want you to write down your date, that today's date, because you have come in contact with this program. This program started today. Yes, firstly in YouTube, it started today. So you tell yourself, today is the 9th of February, 2026. I came in contact with this program. So a year, start from now. Start counting it. You will marry within a year, whether as a man, as a woman. So if you are a man, your own issue is that finance is your problem. I want you to understand something. Even if things you are doing is not working, that is why I said that I will not dive in deeply into what this program is all about today. Yes, I will not, because there is prophetic aspect of it. So if you're a man, and your own is that finance, you are having issue, you are not stabilized financially, maybe because of foundational issues, because of wrong patterns, because these things I'm mentioning are some of the things. Need lady like 45 or 50 years. God will give you. Through this program also, God will connect some people. God will connect some people. So if you are a man, financially you are not stabilized, this program is also for you. This program is for you, because prophetically within a space of a year, God will stabilize you financially so that you can actually go into marriage. You marry, it's not just only about getting married, because whoever that is stepping into marriage, once you step into marriage, marriage comes with a lot of responsibilities. So the moment you step into your home, into marriage, you don't need anybody to tell you that you are going to be carrying responsibility, either as a man or as a woman. Yes, because the program also will educate you, will let you know some of the preparations that you have to make before you say, yes, I do. Yes, marriage is not something that you will walk into. Marriage is not something that you will dabble into. My wife, she packed out. Your wife packed out. God will restore your home. God will restore your peace. God will restore your joy in the name of Jesus Christ. So I want you to understand that this program is for you. It's for you. So anytime you come in contact with this particular program, I want you to sit tight, believe God for your spouse, believe God for a miracle in your life, believe God for marrying right. Your wife packed out. You can actually, while this program is going on, some people will still find their spouse here. Yes. Some people will still get their spouse here. I just want you to, once you connect by faith. As this program will be live every Monday, by the special grace of the Almighty God, I want you to know that some people will also find their own spouse here. So marrying within a year, you will get married within a year, either as a man or as a woman, either as a divorcee, you will get your own God-ordained spouse. You know, a lot of people, they marry wrongly. Some people married in the dark. Some people marry wrongly. So along the line, they had issue. And this time around, I believe in God, if you married in the dark or you married wrongly, along the line, your marriage had issue. Along the line, your marriage started having shipwreck. I want you to know that the next one you are going to marry, maybe you are a divorcee, the next one you are going to marry, you will not make a mistake. You will not marry wrongly. I want you to believe it. You need a lady. We just started the program today. Keep believing God. God will give you the desire of your heart. God will give you the desire of your heart. Please, one thing you will do for me, do well, help me share the broadcast. If you are not following my channel, do well, subscribe to my channel. If you are not following this channel, do well, hit the subscribing button and the notification button. And there's a WhatsApp number on the screen. Please, anyone calling that number, it will not be picked. Don't call the number on the screen. Just message us. Message us on WhatsApp. We will be attended to. But if you call the number, nobody will respond to you. Yes, I have to tell you in advance. There is a number, a phone number, a WhatsApp line on the screen. that you can use to contact us, because I know that this kind of program, a lot of people, we need one-on-one counseling. I know that a lot of people, we need advice. A lot of people, we need one thing or the other. So do well, contact us on the WhatsApp line. Please don't call that line. If you call it, nobody will respond to you. Write to us on WhatsApp. And please, whenever you are writing to us, let your writing to us on WhatsApp be official. If your message to us is not official, nobody will attend to you. Yes, because this kind of program, a lot of people will be needing so many things. A lot of people will be needing spiritual aspect of it. A lot of people will be needing, prophetic word. A lot of people will be needing confirmation. A lot of people will be needing marital advice, relationship advice. So you might likely ask, how do we reach your sex pastor? So there is a number on the screen. Do well. Anytime you have need to reach out to your sex pastor, please, if you're not following, you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well, subscribe to our YouTube channel. God bless you. Do well, subscribe. And also, do well, help me and share this live broadcast. And I want to see people giving me a love sign. I want to see people giving me a love sign. Please do well, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And like what I'm saying, the number on the screen, don't call it. If you call it, nobody will attend to you. You will not hear from Pastor Johnmii. Yes, you will not hear from your sex pastor. So what you do, write to us on WhatsApp. The moment you write to us, officially, if your message is not official, nobody will attend to you. Write to us officially. The moment you write to us with the WhatsApp number on the screen, you will be attended to. So marrying within a year. Some people will likely ask, I'm trying to touch, while doing the intro of this program, I'm trying to touch some of the things that people will likely ask, some questions that people might likely ask. But in subsequent time, some other question that might come up, I will still attend to it. So I know that somebody might ask, marriage, is it for everybody? Marriage, is it for everybody? One thing I want to tell you is that it's not a must that you must marry. You might ask, marriage, is it for everybody? And the answer is not a must that everybody will marry. When it comes to marriage has to do with choice. Marriage is a choice. You are the one that decides, I want to marry or I want to be a celibate. Yes, there are people that are actually celibate. But if you want to be a celibate to the core. Not you're a celibate and you are choking hand. Not you're a celibate, you are touching. Not you're a celibate, you are doing some funny things. You understand what I mean? If you want to be a celibate to the core. So a man marrying. May the Lord wire you 300K. Your problem is only 300K. You don't have issue. He said, wire me 300K. Your problem is only 300K. So if you have 300K, you are successful. If you have 300, people can be funny. So marrying is a choice. If you want to marry, it's your choice. You said you want to remain single. There are people that relationship have There are people that have struggled in relationship. There are people that have experienced series of disappointment, issues, heartbreak. They decided that let me stay single for now. There are people like that. They are not single actually because they don't like getting married. They are not single because they don't feel like a human being. They don't feel like a man they are, or they don't feel like a woman they are. No. Because of issues, series of ugly experiences. They have encountered in relationship. Some of them now feel that marriage is not for me. Some people already say, this relationship is not working. It's not my thing. I want you to understand that that is not enough for you to conclude that marriage is not for you. That you have series of issues. Some things can cause it. That is why this program will take care of those things. Some things can actually make you to be experiencing heartbreak, disappointment. It could be spiritual. It could be character-wise. It could be demonic. It could be anything. I want you to understand. Different things can actually make one to have delay or heartbreak in relationship or not to get married. This program, by the special grace of the Almighty God, will take care of it. God bless you all that are joining me. I may not pronounce your name all true, but anywhere you are joining me from, God bless you. God bless you. Do well, subscribe. If you are not If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, your Sex Pastor Johnmii, do well subscribe. Even we have a lot of teachings on our videos that will change your life. And our network is really fluctuating. Sorry for that. Our network is really fluctuating. Sorry for that. For that network issue. Sorry for that network issue. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do well. Subscribe to your Sex Pastor Johnmii. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like I said, one thing about me is that I'm not sentimental in my teachings. I try as much as I can to balance my teachings. I try as much as I can to balance my teachings. I'm trying to see if I have really connected. Can you people see me? Let me see if I have actually connected back. My network is really fluctuating. Marrying within a year. So if you are not following our YouTube channel, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is one good thing you will do for me. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and help me to share this program. Help me to share it. It's a program, if you think that it's not for you, it will benefit somebody close to you. It will benefit somebody close to you. Do help me and share. So marrying within a year, I want you to understand that this program is for you. So you ask the question, if everybody will get married, is a choice. You can decide not to get married, but while you are deciding not to get married, don't make that decision because of your ugly experiences. Don't make that decision because of, I don't know whether I'm connected back. I don't know whether people can actually, whether I am connected back. I don't know. So while you are making that decision of either to get married or not to get married, be sure that you are making that decision from a place of proper understanding, not a place of anger, not a place of the negative occurrences or reoccurrence in your life. No. Make sure you make that decision based maybe divine instruction, mostly divine instruction, because don't deny the fact that you have blood, water running in your arteries and veins. So if you are making a decision, I don't want to marry, because I know that people will ask, as time goes on, this program is going on, people will begin to ask questions, is it a must that everybody will marry? It's not a must, it's by choice. If you want to stay single, stay. But make sure that that decision is not from a place of anger. Make sure that that decision is not from a place of hurt. Make sure that that decision is not from a place of the things that you are seeing happening around you. Make sure you make that decision based on divine instruction that you want to be a celibate. You don't want to get married. But this program, if you want to get married, you are having disappointments, promise and fail. There are women that only promise and fail. A man will just promise you. After promising you, after a while, they will disappoint you. This program is for you. You are going to get married within a year. Within a year. Like I said and I repeat, mark your own date starting from today. God will give you the desire of your heart. So your own date started from today. Mark it today. So before you ask me that question, let's go. Let me just highlight something, which is one of the places we'll be using in this program as time goes on. Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34 verse 16. Isaiah 34 verse 16. It says, search from the book of the Lord and read. Search from the book of the Lord and read. Now, I want to talk about the B part of it and the C part of it. Isaiah 34 verse 16, because in subsequent time, we will be using this scripture for different things. It says, search from the book of the Lord and read. Not one of these shall fall. Not one shall lack her mate. For my mouth has commanded it, and his spirit has gathered them. Did you hear that? It says, search from the book of the Lord and read. Not one of these shall fail. Not one shall lack her mate. Not one shall lack her mate. Is the desire of God for you to get married. Not just getting married, for you to marry the right person. There is difference between getting married and marrying the right person. People are actually getting married on daily basis. But how many are marrying the rightful people? How many are settling down with the rightful partner? That is the question. That is the issue. He said, none shall lack their mate. That is what that scripture said. So you cannot see that it is the desire of God for you to get married. That it is not working for you. Don't use it and conclude that marriage is not for you. No. Marriage is for you. Probably you are meeting the wrong people. Probably you are meeting those. Let me tell you, not every promise and fail is bad. There are promise and fail that God is using to deliver you from trouble. There are promise and fail that God is using to deliver you from untimely death. There is some promise and fail that God is using to deliver you from negativity. So the desire of God is for you to get married. That is the desire of God, for you to get married. And when you look at the book of Genesis, when God created animal, God created Adam. After God created Adam, remember, animals were already in the garden. It was Adam that named the animals. All the animals, the living creatures, it was Adam that named the animals. Now, Adam was already existing in the garden. And all these animals was already in the garden. But yet, God proceeded to create Eve. Are you not seeing that? It is the interest of God for you to settle down. And not just settling down, for you to settle down with the right person. Yes, it is the interest, it is the desire of God. It is God's interest for you to settle down rightly. Because God would have said, oh, I have created the animals. I have created the men, the female. Adam, you are taking care of the animals. So you are okay, you are good to go. No need for you, to have a wife. But God considered this as an important thing. Remember, the Bible said, at the cool of the evening, God will always come to fellowship with man, to fellowship with Adam. At the cool of the evening. Meaning there are times when it's only the presence of God that was only saturating the garden. But Adam is not having fellowship. At some point, Adam will be having fellowship with God. It does not mean that the presence of God left the garden. No, the presence of God is always in the garden. But the Bible made us to understand in the book of Genesis that in the cool of the evening, God comes to have fellowship with man. In the cool of the evening. Which means, maybe in the morning, in the afternoon, Adam is only left with the presence of God, not with that fellowship. So God sees that when I'm not having fellowship with man, now Adam is lonely. Adam needs somebody. So he knows that animals in the Garden of Eden is not enough to give Adam the companionship that he needs as a man. He still proceeded to create Eve. So you asking a question, is it a must that everybody will get married? Sometimes I want you to understand, based not just only as a pastor, based on my office in relationship, I will tell you that most people that say those things, they say it out of anger, out of heartbreak, out of the negativity that have happened in their previous or past relationship or marriage. I want you to understand that. And that's why I'm giving you this illustration, that it is the interest of God for you to settle down and settle rightly. Do well if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel. Do well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do well and subscribe. Do well and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do well and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do well and subscribe. So the only way that gap, that loneliness could be fixed in the life of Adam is by the coming of Eve. So God did not went ahead to create another animal for Adam. No. Say, Adam, I'm creating this special animal. to quench your desire. I'm creating this special animal to keep you company in the garden. No. There was already enough animals in the garden. But God proceeded to create a female, Eve, for Adam. So marriage is a sweet thing, but it becomes hurtful. It becomes something look like something that is not okay. When you marry, you settle down with the wrong person. And I want you to understand, if you settle down with the wrong person, hellfire is very close to you. You don't need to die before you go to hellfire. When you settle down with the wrong person, your problem have automatically started. I want you to understand that marriage also contributes to your lifespan. Marriage also has a way of determining whether you will last long in marriage or whether you will not last long in marriage. There are people that are there today. What kill them is as a result of wrong marriage, settling down with the wrong person. That is the problem they have. They ended up with the wrong person. So who you settle down with has a long way to go, both in your destiny, in your career, in your becoming, in your life, in the life of your children. Even it matters whether you are going to make eternity or not. It matters. Who you settle down with matters. That is why I always pity people that are always desperate. I know that the moment you begin to enter, mostly women, the moment you begin to clock 30, 35, 40, you are in a haste. You are too desperate. And that desperation makes a lot of women to end up with the wrong people. I can tell you, not just only as a pastor, with this in my office, I can tell you categorically that women that entered into marriage out of desperation, 85% of them end up regretting that marriage. Some of them even pulled out from the marriage. Because they entered with, I'm not blaming them. That is why this program is here. Because you are 30, you are 35, you are 40. You will marry within a year. And that marrying within a year, you are not just going to marry anyhow. God is going to give you your ordained spouse. There is difference between my wife and ordained wife. There is difference between my husband and ordained husband. Listen, when I'm talking about ordained wife here and ordained husband, I'm not just talking about that they are flawless. I'm not saying that they are perfect, no. But they are the ones that will marry you well. You will understand them. You will tolerate them. You will cope with them. Even in their flaws, you can tolerate. You can manage them. Yes. Don't you know that there are people that you can actually get married to? You can't even tolerate. You don't even know where to start. You can't even manage. You endure 2 years. You endure 3 years. Some people will just endure a year. Some will endure 6 months. They are fed up. You people are not matching. But when you marry your God-ordained spouse, it's not going to be rosy. It's not going to be easy. But I want you to know that what God will give to you is something that you can actually cope with. It's something that you can actually tolerate. It's someone that you can tolerate. No matter his or her bad character, you can actually tolerate. Yes, you tolerate. I know that most of you have heard this severally. Love is not enough. That is why most of my teachings here will not just based on love. Love? I have been married for years. I can categorically tell you that love in marriage is not enough. You see, love only charge the singles that are still dating and courting. But the moment you enter into marriage, you have entered into reality. I want you to understand that. You see, love is not enough. In fact, if you ask me, I will tell you, based on my experiences so far, and the issues that I have encountered, and by the special grace of God, God used me to handle those issues. I will tell you that you see, love is mostly for singles that are still dating and courting. But you see, marriage is reality. Marriage has to do with a reality, no longer fantasies. I'm telling you the facts. More especially by the time you marry, 3 years, 5 years. In your 2 years in marriage, I love you. Baby, I love you. You are still enjoying the I love you. But by the time your marriage start clocking 3, 5, and above, you will now begin to understand that marriage, this thing they call love, is not enough. So my program will not be based on love. No, because I have come to understand love is mostly for the singles. Enjoy it while it lasts. Did you hear what I said? Am I saying that you should marry somebody you don't love? No, it's not what I said. But I'm saying based on some of you that base your notion, your mindset about marriage, I love him. Some people actually, I have come in contact with some people. When you ask them, why do you want to get married to this person? The only tangible answer they will give to you is, I love him, I love her. They don't have any other thing to tell you about why they want to go into that marriage. I love him, I love her. Which is not enough. If the only reason why you want to settle down, why you want to go into marriage is, I love him, I love her, you will get frustrated. You will be frustrated. If there's any question you want to ask me with your comment section. I will respond to you. Because by next week, Monday, this program will be coming up every Monday. Every Monday, marrying within a year. And as many that are believing God, I don't care to know how old you are. If you like, be 50 years in age. Let your age be 50 or 60 years. As long as it's your desire, God will give you your own ordained spouse through this program. So if you have any question you want to ask me, please do well. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well, subscribe. Subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell to always get updated whenever you upload our videos. So if there's any question you feel like you want to ask me this question while the program, you can ask. You can ask. Ask me a question via comment section. You can ask. Let me see if I can actually. Nobody is asking question. Okay, this person said 45 to 50 years. I need a lady. I need a lady 45 to 50 years. God will give it to you. Okay, God will give it to you. Okay. Please, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do well and subscribe. Do well and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So don't just say, I want to get married because I love the person. Love does not, as long as I'm concerned in marriage, love does not exist. I'm trying to see if there's people that are actually. Please help me and share. If you're watching live, help me do well and share. Do well and share. So I want you to sit tight. Each time we'll be coming up here for this program, marrying within a year. I want you to know that the program is for you. If you are believing God for marriage, you are believing at the same time while you are getting married, prophetically also, in prophetic segment aspect of it. If there is anything that will still make you to get married and you start having delay in giving birth, God will still take care of it. Because the program is going to be covering a lot of things, or a lot of aspects of marriage, settling down, things that has to do with family. So if you are married, we are still believing God for the fruit of the womb. By the special grace of God, this program will also help you. And you will not just marry. Even if you are 40 years and you are believing God for marriage, God cannot give you your own God-ordained spouse. God cannot give you your own husband, your own wife. And you start looking for running helter-skelter, going here and there. You go to mountain, you go to valley, you go to everywhere, looking for the fruit of the womb. No. As God is giving you spouse through this program, God will also be making provision. As you are entering into that man's house, you will carry your belly. You will be pregnant. Yes, you will be pregnant. I want